What is going on YouTube? Headed back making another brand new crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as XRP to US dollar. We're also going to be looking at the current coin market cap as well as DueDEX. As you guys know, the market has been going absolutely haywire, crazy. Things have been just exploding and shooting up in the most weird, sporadic ways. Specifically looking at Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrencies, we know a couple of things have been happening. Yes, we actually broke through that $9,000 resistance on Bitcoin, but we're starting to get into a very interesting pattern. Specifically, when you look at the other cryptocurrencies like Litecoin, we are still undervalued and still hitting that strong resistance. With this being said, we may still not be out of that bear market just yet, and we may still have a slight bit more consolidation to happen before we get that pump we've all been looking for. You can see on Ethereum and the other cryptos, we are actually breaking through that, XRP doing the same thing. So we do have some stuff to discuss in today's video. Whether or not we should be buying long or shorting is basically the talk of the topic for today. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and remember to check me out on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial. This way you guys can be updated with all the new stuff happening within the market and on the channel. And yeah, let's jump into today's episode. So where did we leave off yesterday? Yesterday's video did very well, 1.4K, great views. You can see that in regards to the movement, we had a very interesting sort of ascending triangle forming. We had a resistance with an uptrend. We consolidated in between there. Eventually, we started to pop up. You can see Ethereum actually popped above there, which is honestly great news to see. This could be in relevance to the fact that we are breaking upwards in regards to that moon blast we were talking about. Specifically, I do want to just jump straight into the technical analysis, figuring out whether or not we're going to be heading up even higher. You can see on the current coin market cap, top 10 cryptocurrencies all seem to be okay. We're merely back in that consolidation phase that we're seeing right now. Coins are basically just trading sideways. We're not really seeing much movement in either direction. Bitcoin pretty much topped off. You can see Ethereum doing the same thing. A lot of these cryptos right now seemingly are starting to kind of sway sideways and not really, seeing much of a big bullish movement to the upside as we were expecting to see the past couple of days. So with that knowledge being said, to just jump into Bitcoin and the other cryptos, this is kind of what I want to reference right now. So you guys can see there is a clear resistance that we are battling right now. We do have this evening star doji forming right now, and this could be in relevance to the fact that we are still in some uncertainty. I did say to be buying in above $9,000 in anticipation to move up higher. But with this consolidation, as I said in yesterday's video, with the consolidation, with the way Litecoin is trading, it seems like we may have to just extend our positions a little bit further than how I had them previously, due to the fact that we may still be in a bear market and we may still have a little bit more consolidation to take place. So I think I'm going to raise my positions up closer to $9,500. This will be above this resistance right here. We are stuck in a downtrend, and you can see this is a bearish channel that is reversing downwards, and we are setting higher lows. So with this being said, the only way I could be fairly bullish on the market and invest in higher is if we see a break outside of resistance closer to $9,500. For those of you that have me on Patreon, we've been doing absolutely amazing on Patreon. You guys have been absolutely killing it. Huge support of the community is on there. I definitely am going to have to post up something onto YouTube just to share everyone's feedback. We've been getting great responses, and you guys have been absolutely crushing it on there. So huge shout out to everybody who is signing up. There are a few spaces left in the tiers, so definitely make sure to fill those in before they are too late. Otherwise, to jump into the topics for right now, we did share my positions on DueDEX, and it is a very high, on Patreon. They are very high risk for the most part in regards to positioning ourselves, but I am still on the conservative side. So they are high risk in regards to when to buy in. But they're more conservative because we haven't fulfilled those just yet. We're waiting for the right moment to be buying in, because ultimately we could easily just hit this resistance on Bitcoin and then, catapult all the way back down to $8,500. It would be a great short, but we could head up all the way there first. Now, it's merely just a waiting game. Like I said, we need to break 95 before I get extremely comfortable and understand that we are more bullish than bearish at the current moment. The main concern that I have is when looking at Litecoin. We do know that Litecoin and Bitcoin are fairly similar in the way they trade, and the fact that we're seeing tons of resistance right here with all these coins this doesn't seem to be out of the woodworks just yet. This is another day of resistance. Clear uncertainty in the market, clear break below this resistance pattern right here, clearly trending in between the high-low MMA. The only way I'm going to be fully certain that we are breaking bullish is if we can close above this yellow resistance here. If we can close above there, we're going to easily shoot up to 72. We're going to fill in this gap very quickly. But on the other side, if we break bearish and we break below resistance of 53 to $58, or not 53, closer to $59 to $58. If we can break bearish below there, there's a very good chance we'll be breaking all the way down to 50. It will be a great short. And until I see this confirm either a break above here or break below there, there's a good chance Bitcoin's going to pretty much just trade out sideways until we see that movement. I think Litecoin and Bitcoin are very similar. And in regards to Litecoin's pattern not breaking through here, if we can break above there, I can see the same thing happening within Bitcoin and it will shoot up. So we're merely looking at Litecoin in reference to Bitcoin's movements. Obviously, we'll be using DueDEX. Huge shout out to everybody supporting me on DueDEX. There is a sign up bonus in the description. They are a great way to short the market and make some killer trades on the market right now. I know I've been doing that. The second we see any confirmation of a big move, I will obviously make that position here on my DueDEX account. And the second we see that movement happen, I will obviously alert you guys. With that being said, I would definitely take the advantage, sign up, take advantage of the trading bonus, play around a little bit. It's definitely worth the preparation prior to the big move because you want to have this account set up so that when the movement does happen, you guys will be already prepared and it'll be much easier to follow along with me when I buy long and sell short. That is also linked in the description down below. Now, to just move into Ethereum and XRP in a second, you can also see that within DueDEX's chart, we do have the Bitcoin chart pulled up right now because that's the only one they're currently trading with. But you can clearly see the resistance is still trending downwards. We're still in between this channel right here. Good chance we're going to hit this resistance at $9,200, and I'm honestly not bearish until we break 95. You can clearly see why. You can clearly see this resistance right here, the clear downtrend right there. If we can break through here, good chance we're heading up higher. But until that moment comes, we are fairly bearish on the market right now, and I won't be switching short until then. Now, to just jump into Ethereum and XRP, the two coins that look to be showing some interesting signs. I think we're going to have to start separating Ethereum from XRP. Ethereum looks to be breaking bullish, clearly breaking away from its uptrend right here. It looks like it's finally coming above its resistances. You can see it broke through 230 very quickly and easily. Tons of consolidation on its uptrend right here. We got sandwiched in between here, and it seems like it's breaking bullish. What it appears to be is there's a very good chance we're going to see this rally up to 255. I can't see anything else. I'd be shocked if we fell lower. There's a very good chance we'll, continue to trend up to 255 because this is where the extremely strong resistance is on this coin. So expect to see that resistance being retested fairly soon, but we're just going to have to consolidate up to there. Now, to check out XRP before we wrap up today's video, I know we have a ton of people interested in XRP. This is a coin that's merely been all over the place, all in all, but what I'm noticing right now, and I do have specific tiers set up for those that are interested in XRP on my Patreon if you want to know a little bit more in depth as to what I'm doing with this coin. Specifically, you can see what we're battling with right now. We do have a clear uptrend right here. We have this purple uptrend very similar to Ethereum's. The problem consists is that we're below the high-low MMA. We also have a bearish cross right here. The bearish cross on the MACD, it looks like we're starting to come together. This looks like this might start to plateau and head closer. We do seem to have somewhat of a bullish flip on the MACD, so that may be good. It looks like we're headed there. It looks like we're probably going to rally back up to around 25 cents on the coin. So in regards to a short-term trade, we can probably expect to anticipate movements up to this resistance. Now, I just want to slide this up a little bit higher. You can see where that resistance played a big role in the past. We're not, fully above that just yet, but there's a chance that we need to break through here, and then we'll shoot up to 25 cents. We may see some consolidation out. I think that's what's needed in the market right now is some sideways movement. Fill in the gap right here. Then we could expect to see a break. But overall, in terms of general market, it seems like we are waiting for consolidation. It seems like we're waiting for some more confirmations of bullish movements. There's a ton a sideways movement right now within the market, and that's pretty much what I'm trying to stress, is that we need this consolidation to break. And it's going to break, and it's going to break with a big injection of volume into the market. It seems like with this sideways movement on Litecoin, this is the greatest coin so far to reference in regards to where the market is going to lead. If we can break through this resistance, I do think a big move is coming, and a big move will shoot us up. And on the other side, if we break bearish, we're going to catapult down at a very rapid rate. Otherwise, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. If you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up. Remember to follow me on Twitter at CryptoVOfficial, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.